Threads Live. I'm Leah Joe, and this morning we have Brighton-based blues and soul multi-instrumentalist, composer, and producer Ciara Gayer.
Hey. It's my favourite intro ever, I think.
A lot of love went into it. A lot of love. It is so cool to have you here virtually.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So welcome. What do you think of our virtual studio?
Yeah, it looks super realistic. Like you're in the moment, you're there. You've got a mini you, a little minion helping you. Yeah, it looks wicked though. The studio looks lush.
For those who are listening and not watching the visual, we're on Zoom right now, and I have gotten super into virtual backgrounds on Zoom, and we're currently using, I've got an image of the studio, of Thread Studio, and a little me in the background.
And some studio work.
Yeah, I am doing something. But yeah, no, someday you'll come to the studio and it'll be great. But right now we just got to work with what we've got. And so you are currently in Brighton.
I'm in my house.
Yeah. You're just above your basement studio, Cellar Blue.
Yeah. I'll show you the little door. That's where the magic happens. By the way, I don't actually like James Dean. That was not my poster. Just thought
What do you have then?
It's Kofi's.
Oh, the man's.
The old man's.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's talk about your music, shall we?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So Ciara, we're gonna have a bit of a chat, and then Ciara so kindly did us a little video which she recorded in the early hours of last night.
A lot of wine was consumed. It was very fun.
But yeah, can you describe to people who haven't heard you what your music is about? Describe the sounds, your ethos, all of that.
So I've kind of been experimenting with like different sounds. So I think the only theme that's consistent is probably within the lyrics, which is about, I usually always end up writing about like things that happen in society or things that personally affect me. Obviously everyone writes about that. So yeah, genre wise, I was studying jazz for a while and I was singing soul, and then I got my studio and then things just changed. But I still incorporated the soul and the jazz and stuff, especially with the piano and in my composing style.
And your voice as well. You have
voice.
a powerful voice.
Yeah, couldn't get rid of that. So yeah, just like mixing stuff together, just doing what you feel is coming to you rather than trying to stick to what you sound like. You know, you can change and innovate, which I think is really fun when you're producing.
Definitely. Well, you do everything. Like instrument wise, you're the keys, guitar, bass.
Yeah. The good thing about piano as well is like you can play anything on MIDI, can't you, really? So it's like, yeah, I can play the flute as well, actually. But yeah, I think the thing that I've always struggled with is the percussion side, but I'm just trying to develop like a unique style of percussion, which is still in a work in progress, but yeah, I'll get there one day.
What kind of unique style are you going for? What kind of sounds are you using?
In the past week, I've tried experimenting with, I love like brush and like taps and sort of, rather than the boom, boom, drums, or like really electronic, sort of like analog, just created out of like a synth sound. I wanted to get like the gentle taps and the So I've got this, it's the Abbey Road Studio drum collection. I've got all my native instrument pack. And they've got like really nice sort of ebony, ivory jazz drums that I've been using. And just trying to like make it interesting still, even though it's little taps. But that's what I've been doing this week. It'll probably be something different next week, but you'll be able to hear that in the performance that I did in the Magic song. Yeah, that's the drums I'm talking about.
Well, I'm very excited to hear about that. Just on the topic of magic, can we talk about, so the EP is called Magic and one of the tracks is called Magic. Can you talk to us a little bit about the influences behind that? What's inspired in the EP?
So when I say magic, I don't mean like sorcery. Like she's a witch. No, obviously I just mean like the sparkle and like the Shazam of life. And I think people just overlook that and they just think like, rational, logical, but actually it's the things that you can't rationally explain that make things sparkle a little bit. And I think, yeah, it's just about dropping an ego and just being able to like shine a little bit and dazzle.
I can't wait for everyone to listen. I can't wait to hear it again. Do you have any plans with, I know you briefly talked to me about not really being sure of when you'll be having releases, but has that changed at all?
Basically, I'm just trying to conjure up all this material that I've got, but it's not been, the arrangement hasn't been finished, or I've left like tails hanging, and just taking the time whilst I have it in lockdown, and I'm on half time at the moment, just to like finish everything off, piece it all together, and then release it when it's all ready bit by bit, and I can have like a proper little plan going on.
The backload of material.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I did finish off the single and had the master ready, and I was going to release it, and I was like, I want to release it. But I think I just got to wait a little bit and finish the project properly and then release it, rather than just like, you know, woo, there you go, woo, and it not being.
When you know, you'll feel it. That's for magic.
Yeah. Magic!
What have you been doing in lockdown, and has it been affecting your workflow?
I guess so, because I do need a bit of inspiration from life to be able to like push that into my work and my art. So in that sense, it has, like, basically my inspiration is from Netflix or like the one time I've been outside, but I've had enough juice to push me through and keep me going. But I don't think for like a long-term thing, lockdown is like, it's good because you can put loads of time aside, and like I spend like most of my life socializing, to be honest. So without that, I've got so much more time to actually like develop the ideas properly, rather than just say, oh yeah, that'll do. Yeah, cool. All right, gonna go to the pub now. So it's good and bad. I think, to be honest, the time is a blessing that I will look back on and be grateful for. But obviously the situation's totally fucked. So yeah.
Totally. But you're in Brighton. Have you not been to the sea at all?
Yeah, no, not really. Like, I don't know. I've been there, but it's always really busy, and I just think that it's just not worth. I do want to go to the sea though. I think I'm gonna go swimming like at night when it's dark. I don't know. That's dangerous.
Great. Big head.
I'm lucky to have a garden, so I just sort of lie out in the garden and do all.
Oh, perfect.
Go to Aldi and like come home. bottle of gin. That's all you need, really.
Gin as well.
Yeah, it's good food.
Good shit there.
And it's just, yeah, it's cheap, it's effective, just the job. But the beach is lush. That's why I live in Brighton, to be honest, because of the beach. Otherwise, I might live in London.
Yeah. You're a country girl like me. Like you're like you grew up in like proper rural Devon by the sea. So it makes sense to go to Brighton. But how do you find, so like obviously I get it, like from small towns to the big city, how do you find that living in different places has impacted your music and your creativity?
Oh, like so much. Because when I was living in Devon, it was really nice, but you're in such a small bubble that you almost don't challenge yourself at all. And you're just like, oh, I've got a great voice, I'm fine. I'll just sing. And it's when I moved to Brighton that I realised like how talented like people in the world are. Obviously, when you see it online, you just don't think of it as real. Real. You're like, oh, I don't have to be like that. So it definitely gives you like a good drive and a good push to work on your craft and like improve. But I think traveling was probably one of the most inspiring things, because it was nice material that I was making, like good inspiration, and just seeing different music. When I was in South America, and when I was in Peru, I was playing with it's kind of like an improv jazz group, and that I met in this cafe, and they were awesome. They were so cool. I didn't understand what they were saying half the time, but like musically, we were there, we were cool. That was really fun. And yeah, living in Brighton. Well, I lived in London. You know that because we were working together, weren't we?
We worked in two together at the same time. I think you got me a job at like the call centre with you, and I got you a job in
Cecil's. Yeah. I think I got fired from that job from the cloak room when I lost that person's coat. I had a few too many drinks and I lost somebody's coat, but it was there, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness. I remember, so I got fired from the call centre for being 3 times in a month within like, it was like the testing time.
Oh yeah, because then I would have got £100 if you'd like stayed on for like 2 extra days.
Yeah, like 2 days.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that. I was like, no, so close. To be fair, I got so much money from that place. It was good.
Oh god, let's never do that again.
No. But, it was fun though. Whilst.
Yeah, well, we were young. We were like 19, I guess.
Yeah, I was 18.
Oh my goodness, so much time has gone by. Let's go back. We've been going off topic.
I lived in London for a bit and I really liked it, but I think now I like going there on the train, like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then like coming home and like having like a nice space rather than like a tiny little room in London. It depends.
I've heard like, aren't prices pretty much the same in Brighton?
In Brighton, yeah. I live in Portslade, but I live in Hove technically on the last street. But if you cross the road, it's Portslade, so it's like a little bit out of the centre. So it's kind of like, I guess, living like in, what's the place after? I don't know, somewhere in London that's not in the centre.
Cool. So yeah, traveling has been a big thing.
Well, we went to Barcelona together, didn't we?
We did.
That was fun.
I was actually talking about that the other day with, who was I talking to? I was talking about the time that we what's it called? We couch surfed.
Yeah. Oh
Guy. He was amazing. Um,
yeah.
we had a lovely evening with this guy and his housemates, and we'd met them a few nights before to just check that he was legit. He wasn't shifty, and we'd hung out with him and his friend, and they were lovely.
They were so nice. That was such a good couch surfing experience. I don't think I've ever done it since, but that was really nice. And we were playing music then, and we were singing, and they were playing. It was like a guitar, but it wasn't a guitar.
I can't even remember. Food, like really delicious, authentic.
Oh yeah, Mexican food, wasn't it? And wine.
And then the hilarious part of the story is, she's really sweet. It sounds a bit weird, but it is sweet. He basically took us over to like the spare room, like where we were sleeping, and he'd laid out 2 sets of pajamas for us.
And toothbrush as well.
And toothbrushes.
Yeah, I said there's a toothbrush. Oh. That was the sweetest thing. I do remember thinking like, I'm not a child. But that was obviously just, you know, trying to do a nice thing.
Yeah, which indeed.
Have you ever couch surfed since then?
Pardon?
Have you couch surfed since then?
I haven't, you know, like I feel that Couchsurfer has become like more of a dating app than a.
Oh, I did hear that actually.
Yeah, it's weird. Like so many like weird guys who will just approach you and try and hit on you, and you're like, I was gonna ask if I could stay at your house, and now I'm definitely not. Weird as Ciara Gayer, what are you listening to for influence at the moment?
Ooh, I've got to love a bit of Thievery Corporation. I'm sure. I've just been rinsing that as well. I'm at the moment I'm writing my album, which is kind of like, I don't know, a bit inspired by James Blake as well. More so like his early stuff rather than he's just been making beats recently, hasn't he? Which are good, but that's not the bits that inspire me. And then Bonobo, I've been having a little back trip with Bonobo. Legend, the first album, love it. What else have I been listening to?
I could definitely hear those, like the artists you've just named, I can definitely hear them within your music.
Yay, that's nice. I guess you sort of like everything that you put into your brain comes out in its own little way, which is nice. Yeah, I think at the moment I've just been sort of like lying in the garden and just putting on playlists. It's been really nice actually. Good to get the juices flowing in the sunshine. How lucky are we?
But that's already like demonstrating how you can be creative through this time of just having not that much to do.
Just listening to music.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, definitely.
Inspiration, looking to to find new ways of approaching music.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much inspiration you can get from there's amazing musicians. What really annoys me is when people say, "Oh, the music today is so bad," and it's like, shut up.
Radio 1.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like Heart FM. Like
Heart FM. Yeah. You should listen to Threads Radio. Come on.
Like broaden your mind, guys. Like there's so much amazing music. Just like art music is lacking, but that's always been the case. Apart from apart from in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
It's always been good. There's always been good music. Like that's been a constant theme. It's just where it is has changed.
Also, like I think that's is that due to the mindset? Is that people being lazy? Like Ed Sheeran, how many fucking hits did he get in a row? Like #1 hits.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Insane. I don't.
Yeah. To be fair, like I will say, Ed Sheeran is quite a good songwriter for what he's doing. Absolutely, and like it's been quite amazing actually watching his career develop and grow. I mean, I haven't really been like intently watching it, but just from afar, because he just started off, you know, singer-songwriter with his guitar,
his loop pedal,
and then he's really sort of squeezed his juices, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I mean,
it's hard to know what goes on behind the curtain. There's probably about 30 people writing those songs.
Oh, that's a shame.
I don't know. Don't count me for that.
Anyway, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Happening. What's your, like? Is there a track which you've been listening to, like your favorite track of the day or of the week?
Of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening on repeat. It's Letter to the Editor by Thievery Corporation. I love that song.
Letter to the Creator. Did you say creator?
To the Editor.
The editor. My brain. The editor. Cool. I'm gonna check that out. I hope everyone else.
Yeah, it's banger. Watch the video as well. Watch the video.
Okay, I will.
It's pretty groovy.
So
yeah.
You to me when just before we started the official meeting, you were saying how you haven't been able to gig, obviously due to lockdown, and you recording last night kind of like got your juices flowing again. It made you feel confident again in performing. So I wanted to ask you what's been like your most favorite performance to date?
That is a tough one. I'll give you like some groups of performances that are my favorite. So my favorite gig that I've ever put on was definitely when I did my EP launch last year. It's like to the week that last year, last week of May. It was so lovely. It was amazing. It was in this huge church, St. Mary's Church in Kemp Town in Brighton. And I got some bands playing, Kanisa and Standard Jordan, and they were amazing. And it was all very different. It wasn't like, here's a night of soul. It was just loads of stuff. But the constant theme was that it was all sort of very creative music. And I had my full band there, which is amazing. We had Don on the saxophone and the clarinet, Agnes on the cello, Frankie Gassin on the cajon, Sudi on percussion, Benny Brook on the bass, and then I was joined by one of my closest friends, Pilar, playing the piano for a couple of songs. And the acoustics there are just crazy. It was so nice. It's really cool. Really good venue. Definitely recommend it. And then also, I've been playing with Sofa Sounds up in London for like a good few years, and
still haven't come to one yet.
Yeah.
You need to let me know in advance.
As soon as we get back on it, some of the venues that they have are just so magical, so nice, and the people, everyone's so respectful, and people go there to see music, so everyone's like really interested and excited after, like, oh, I'm like, hi. So yeah, I love the Sofa gigs. They're really nice.
They're so intimate. There's such a great space to be able to connect with the performer and the audience and create feedback and dialogue and connection.
Yeah, 100%. There's a venue, it's called Small Beer, and the venue's actually set up in the beer brewery. So you're sort of like performing right in front of these huge things of beer. So that was one of my favorite venues. Yeah, it's cool. Huh?
Is that in London or Brighton?
In London, yeah. I can't, for Bermondsey, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was like another gig at an artist commune in Hackney. That was really cool. It was like out, built like this huge like wooden gallery thing out the back. Yeah, it was cool. Just off Victoria Park.
Mm.
So Hackney Wick, not Hackney.
That sounds
That
cool. Oh, I hope that you can perform soon. I hope.
Me too. I have been like this year. I've been playing around with my new set, like using the MK3. But the songs weren't probably developed, and I'm happy that they've got a bit more leverage. I don't know what the word is. A bit more stillness. And now I can, like, when I'm at home, obviously I don't have to carry any of my equipment anywhere because I don't drive. So I'd have to carry my piano on my back, which is so fun. I love doing that. Especially in London. I've got like a rucksack and I just put my piano in it.
Oh, that's really long. So it's probably better that you couldn't get to the studio.
Yeah, I think so. But I'll find a means to get to places one day. Get a car.
Say, for example, so next year, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have all of the beautiful festivals which we love every year. What like, are there any festivals that you really want to play at?
I've always wanted to play at Boomtown, even though it's not really like it's not really. I don't know if it's like suited or. But I've been going to Boomtown since like 2012, 2011, when it was just like this big. So when I go back, I'm always like, oh, this is all so familiar. But yeah, I love playing Shambhala as well. Shambhala's love. And anywhere really, anywhere that will have me. I'll play in a field to like 100 people or 2 people.
Yeah, flying. Like, definitely on that. ASAP. Yeah. Definitely. ASAP, definitely.
It's quite good that I've got this live video now because I can use it for footage.
Very much.
So it's good.
It really is cool. And yeah, I can't wait for people to watch it. So I think we can wrap it up now.
Awesome.
A few kind of last bits. Where can people find you on the internet? What do you go by?
So I just go by Ciara Gayer. I haven't invented a creative alter ego yet. I'm just me, so I'm just Ciara Gayer. CIARAJYR. Yeah, I'm like on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify. I'm using.
You got a pretty website. You got a decent website as well.
Yeah, I made that myself.
Good work.
Yeah, I was quite proud of that because before it was just like so rubbish, and I was like, how can I make this amazing? And it just took me ages, but I got there. Yeah, luckily I've got a nice photographer who takes photos of me.
Yeah, your boyfriend.
Yeah. I just employ him part-time.
I love that you've got your studio downstairs and you've got his studio in the corner.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yeah.
That was actually his birthday gift from me, so.
That is sweet.
For our sort of creative space, which is definitely very valuable. What did you say?
I was going to say, it's time for us to go.
Okay.
This has been brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Leah, and Threads Radio.
Any day. And yeah, you will come and visit the studio sometime in the flesh. And you could come and do a little show where you play some of your own tunes and just like play like your favorite music. Just come and like just.
That'd be cool. I'd like that. Like a takeover.
Yeah, man, definitely.
That would be wicked.
Threads with Ciara Gayer. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Loads of love, take care, and happy lockdown.
Ooh.
Bye.
Hello. Welcome to my studio. Happy to have all the virtual people here. So I'm gonna play some songs for you. It's quite hard being able to play in the dark. Some old, some new. I'm gonna start with it's a piano ballad. It's called Self. So yeah, that one was called Self. It's actually the most recent song I've written. I wrote the chorus a while ago and just had to polish off the rest. Sometimes you write a really catchy melody and then you just have no vision for the rest, but it comes eventually. So now we get to the funky shit. I'm also mixing my sound at the moment, so got a lot to do. This is called Soul. That's called Soul. I'm sure you gathered that. So, this is an EP I'm working on at the moment. It's called Magique, because magic's fucking real. So, this is track 1, which is called Ego. And then we have an interlude. And then we have a tune called Magic. I hope you enjoy.
Well, that depends.
Well, do you find women attractive?
I find women attractive. I think if I didn't, I wouldn't find myself attractive. I think one has to begin first with themselves and then go from there.
Does that make you bisexual?
It doesn't make me anything. I think it's ridiculous trying to categorize people's feelings or saying what does one prefer. There's no comparison. You can't just say one's better than the other or one's worse than the other. I prefer one to the other. It's just do what you feel when you feel like it, if you feel like it. Do what you feel when you feel like it, if you feel like it. Do what you feel when you feel, if you feel like it. Do what you feel when you feel, if you feel like it.
That was yeah, an EP that I'm still sort of working on. Gonna release one day when everything's ready. So let's have a little pull out the guitar actually. You'll find this next tune on Spotify already. It's called Mr. Bossman. That EP was pretty experimental. I was just sort of finding my way with different production styles mainly. I think I was going for like an old school vibe. I think I did achieve that, I must say. But yeah, I've recently been doing a bit more, funky jams, whatever comes to mind. I don't like to sort of restrict to a certain genre. So I'm going to take you way back, way back.
Hypocrisy, you're living in a paradox, contradictions in philosophy. The harder you work, the more you gain, cashing up them paper checks though, the more profit, the less underneath. I said the more the profit down, the less underneath. I said the more profit down, the less underneath. I said the more profit down, the less underneath.
Yeah, I wrote that about neoliberalism. That old thing. What's the next ism? That's what I want to know. So. Now, I'm going to finish with a single that has been mastered, is complete. It's just waiting in the bank. And I'm going to do an acoustic version. Just decided. Gonna end on a mellow note. Little mellow vibe. Oh, little mellow, you know. Just singing that actually reminded me of you, Leah. Oh, we used to sing some songs. So, let me just check this out. Yeah, that's working. This one's called Mad. Got my brother, he's losing his sight. He's losing his sight. Up me, I know it, they know it. You've seen it in the game. They criticize, but it's too late. Never too soon. Illy the room. Got another childish advice. You leave that past life behind. Another man drops his, another kitchen closes. We know this. Left in the dark, all the time. Sometimes my mind is falling apart. Left in the dark. Insanity's a prophet. We lost it and know it. Fell apart. Mind left in the dark. Darkness we know. Light brings the summers and light brings the summers and none the blows. We know. Sometimes hope you enjoyed my performance, and thanks for listening, and fucking rock on!